welcome guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have Chili's and we're gonna be talking about Swingers, the movie, of course. And right at the bat, guys, got some bad news. For the first time ever in the history of Cine Eats, I under-ordered. I was expecting a little bit more. I don't remember the DIPPER menu item was like had more stuff in it, or maybe I think maybe I messed up on the ordering, but this is what we have and it's honestly not gonna be enough. So I got the Nashville mozzarella, the honey chicken chipotle crispers, and then the big mouth bites right here. Shit. Yeah, guys, you know, I wanted to start doing like old movies again like I used to. This is not old. It's not an old movie, but older movies. Instead of just always doing like new movies all the time, you know, just like change it up a bit. Let's just dive into it. But how are you guys doing? I can't wait to do the other review for Tony. I'm gonna be watching it tomorrow, so I can't wait to do a video on that. So send me any recommendations, guys. But yes, that's because I ordered through DoorDash and I don't think I ordered enough, honestly. I think that was my problem. Because sometimes, you know, depending on the restaurant that you order from DoorDash, sometimes it's a little confusing on what's optional and what's like essential, you know? So I should have put like maybe more Nashville mozzarellas, because there's only 2 and it's like little, it's like, come on. But we're gonna go with the little slider. There's a little slider action right here. Oh, it's covered. All right, let's go for it, guys. 1, 2. Okay. This rocks. I'm gonna drown it. All right, you know, I'm gonna drown it. Oh, that's fire, guys. At least the food's hitting. I'll give it that. I love a good slider moment. A good slider action. I dropped some. Okay. My favorite has always been the fried mozzarella Nashville hot. Out of the triple dipper menu, that has always been fire. Look at this. But you already know. Going ranch. Yes, you know, yes. All right, 1, 2. On cheese pool, guys. Look at this. Without fail. I don't know why I dived into that accent. It's like a British. I've been craving this all week, guys. If you guys follow me on Instagram, on my Cine Eats, I know I always put in my notes like, oh, any food recs, but don't think I ignore it. Don't think I ignore your suggestions. It's just more like next one, you know? And I'm really grateful that you guys are like very responsive about it. So that's cool. Like, thanks for like taking the time to just like be like, oh, try this place, try that place, because it just tells me that you're invested. So I think that's pretty cool. So thanks for like always supporting, guys. I always think that's like so cute. Let's see. Right here. Ooh, look at that glimmering in the light. We're gonna try one bite like this and then with the ranch, all right? That sauce is good. But then they gave me three ranch sauces because I'm already gonna finish one. Oh, that's a banger. Despite of it looking underwhelming, it's actually fire. It's actually really good. See, never judge a book by its cover, guys. Never judge a book by its cover. Swingers, directed by Doug Liman, written by Jon Favreau. A wannabe actor has a hard time moving on from a breakup, but he is lucky to have supportive friends to join him along the way. So recently I actually watched this movie with the boys, you know, with the homies. And it was kind of like a, you know, like a guy's night. And so we always have these like movie nights. And we all have like each turn to pick. And there was a couple options. And I had seen Swingers like 3 times, twice at that point. And some people in the group that joined us hadn't seen it yet. And we were like, you know what? Let's watch Swingers. That's like the perfect boys movie. And if you're single and if you're going through or about to approach heartbreak, oh, unfortunately, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, of course, but that's a great pick-me-upper. That movie is so good to kind of just pick up your spirits and notice the people around you, you know, because when you're going through a breakup, and if you know, like, how hard that is, and that's when you're super aware of who's around you, who's supporting you, who's there for you. And obviously, I'm no stranger to that. And so this movie kind of made me be more appreciative of the people in my life. And I love it for that reason. And it feels like a student short film. I love that it's just so loose. It's not afraid to be dirty. At one shot it's like it's tracking, and in another shot it's like it's still. It's cool. It just feels like you could definitely tell it's like on a shoestring budget. And if you look at the interviews, like, yeah, it was definitely made in that regard. And I love when movies feel like that. So y'all gotta give that a watch. It's so good. And then that was the debut of Jon Favreau, Vince Vaughn, Ron Livingston, all these guys that are stars now, like especially Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau, of course. These guys, like, so good, and they're so young, like, and then I just love their chemistry. They all bounce off really well off each other, and that also helps because they are real friends in real life. And Jon Favreau wrote this script because he was in need of a job, right? I mean, as artists, you gotta create for your own self. And I understand that as an actor, you're like, you know what? No one's giving me the roles. I gotta create my own. What do I wanna be? What kind of story I wanna be in? And so when you start thinking that way, you start writing stuff that's like really personal to you, and you're like, I'm the only person that can play this. And when you cast your friends too, that are they just know the assignment, they know the kind of story they wanna do, and they're all in agreement of it, you make magic. You make magic, and it's inevitable. And so I really love Swingers for that reason. And honestly, I want to get it on Blu-ray. They should, Criterion, you should make a Swingers edition of that movie, because it is worth it, I think. I think it's worthy of a Criterion release. Ooh. You already know I'm on that big bag. Rubbing it with the grease of the Nashville. And then with the ranch. Get this man. Please get this man. Fire. Oh. See mice? Oh, that's a lot. Not too spool. But damn, is it good. Sponsor me, Chili's. This is fire. I love your guys' food. No jokes. Not even acting. I swear. Delicious. Honestly, the food is so good that it's making up for the fact that I didn't order enough. So good. Honestly, my favorite scene is with Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau when he's telling him, like, that famous quote. If you know that quote, you know. Baby, you're so money and you don't even know it. Like, that's the line to tell your homies. That's like, bro, you're the best guy I know. That's like the translation. It was like, baby, you're so money. You're so money. And he tells him that throughout the whole movie because Jon Favreau's character is like going through like a huge breakup. He's in LA and like he's just trying to navigate his life, and it's obviously it's rough. He's down in the dumps. And his friends are like, it's gonna be okay, don't worry. And then he's like in his head, and it's just they go through all these kind of side quests. It kind of veers into the mumblecore genre, which I love. Y'all already know. Where it doesn't have like a specific like story. It's just you follow these characters just living their life. There's really no central plot to it other than just he's getting over his breakup. And he meets people along the way. It kind of shapes his perspective on life. And there's pivotal scenes too with like Ron Livingston and Jon Favreau, where he's like feeling the peak of the breakup. Such a good scene. Like you can tell what's written on the page and what's improv, you know, and I think it's just a perfect blend. I love when it's a perfect blend of those two elements. It just makes it that much more real. It makes it that much more like natural. And so that's why I love Swingers for that fact. See. It's bomb, guys. I don't know what that dance was at the end. That's how you know you're eating good food. And one of my favorite shots in Swingers is when he's calling his ex on the phone. Was it his ex? Oh, no, he's calling his best friend, Vince Vaughn. He's telling him, let's go to Vegas, baby, let's go to Vegas. And while he's on the phone, it's like a tracking shot of him in his living room, and he like wanders aimlessly like in his kitchen. It's dark, and they're shooting on film, and it's like, you know, they're kind of, you know, they have a skeleton crew, and it's hard to set up lights when you don't have that much. And then exposing for film, that's like 10 times harder. So I just loved, like, when he went to the kitchen, it was dark, but then he opens the fridge and he's on the phone. There's no cuts, and he's like, and that works. That is, I loved it so much because it just works on so many ways. One, blocking, phenomenal. Makes the performance that much more real. Lighting, I mean, you have the fridge, and you know when you open the fridge light, like, in darkness, it's like, oh, it feels like it's 10 times brighter. So obviously that made a nice, like, halo around him. And it's just like, I just love that. It's like, that's what begins the movie. He's like, I don't know, I don't want to go to Vegas. Like, he's like, come on, let's go to Vegas. We've all been in that situation where you're homie. You're kind of feeling like bad. You're feeling sad. You're like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to like rot in bed. And then your friend's like, come on, let's go out. Like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. And you're like, no. Like, no, I already told you I don't want to. They're like, bro, I'm on my way. And you're like, oh my God. But then you end up having such a great time. Like, I love when that happens personally. Even when I still do it. Like, even when I'm feeling down and that happens, I always know that, okay, I'm probably gonna have a good time. So if anything, it's reassuring. You already know what I'm doing, guys. Yeah? Big activities right here. Big bag. Big bag. Mira, y con el ranch. Ah, mira. Ah, mamá. Banger, guys. Honestly, I think the movie holds up very well. That movie, I think, was in like in 1997, 99. And the fear always, when it comes to those movies, is it isn't gonna age well. Some movies don't. I can't think of one that doesn't. But I rewatched it. That was like my fear. I was like, oh, like, I know I loved it the first 2 times, but I don't know, maybe the third one, the fourth one, I don't know. Maybe that spark is gone. But no, fortunately, I even was more relatable to it, and I even related to it more, and I loved it. It still holds up, and it's still, you know, especially the commentary on dating, modern dating. It always changes throughout the decades, right, throughout the years, but it's still the same. Like, it's always gonna be the same. Like, we're all gonna go through like the ghosting and all this. Like, everyone knows it. Get into your head about a date, and you're like, oh, like, should I text them? Should I call them? Oh, it feels like it's too soon. You know, y'all already know that. You already know that. You know, it's not. I definitely know that, and I love that the movie still feels that way. Obviously, it was the 90s. There was no texting. It was just all call. But even then, it still holds up, and it's like still relatable. So that was cool. It's always nice to see when a movie's like still, it ages well. And yeah, you guys should definitely watch it. It's such a great flick, and it's at a perfect runtime. It's an hour and a half, I believe, and even might be a little less. But it's such a great movie to just pick up randomly. And you're like, you know what, let me check it out. And I don't know what it's on. I think it's on Pluto TV or something, but y'all should watch it. I definitely recommend it. And watch it with a friend. Honestly, that's kind of essential. Watch it with a friend, and let me know what you guys think on the next video. Let me know what you guys think of Swingers. So good. I'm trying to get it on Blu-ray and Criterion if possible. And it looks like that'll be it. This was actually perfect enough for me. Oh my god, no, don't worry guys. I'm always just jumping back and forth. That's all. I mean, I'm a Gemini, so I'm always like switching my mind, changing my mind on everything. So I won't. Obviously, I'm gonna save those for like another day. But that was actually perfect. So I definitely don't mind ending the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This one's gonna be like a short one, but I still had fun. Great movie and great food. Triple Dipper, Chili's, go eat it now. And yeah, thank you guys for supporting, watching as always, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, love y'all. Peace.